Hey guys, I just want to talk to you today about what I think about habits and also what I'm going to be doing from now on. It probably seems like I'm changing my mind quite a lot, and that's fair, like I have been. And the reason for that is because I don't have the answers, and this channel isn't about me providing all the answers for you. It's about me testing different things and seeing what works for me. So in today's video, I wanted to just premise this video by saying I am giving up on habits, kind of. And what I mean by that is that I have been trying to, what would you say, like perfect my habits for nearly 2-3 years now. And it hasn't actually worked in the whole. Like, I haven't felt like it's benefited me. And I would say the reason for that is because by nature I'm a very perfectionistic person, and whenever I stuff up one day of my habit, I'm just like, stuff it. There's no point in continuing the habit. And having that mentality makes habits more detrimental than helpful. So what I'm going to do from now on is actually to clear habits from my mind and focus on one thing. And what that thing is my circadian rhythms. So I'll explain a little bit what I mean by circadian rhythm. All it is your body's internal body clock, and it is your body's way of knowing when it's going to sleep and wake up, when you're going to eat. There are certain things that you do that actually interfere with your body's internal clock, and when your body is out of whack or out of schedule in that sense, then it doesn't perform as best as it should. So yeah, research into it more. There's a lot of research and a lot of information on it out there online and whatever. But yeah, basically that's what I want to focus on. I'm going to be doing another little experiment where I try to fix up certain things for 30 days. And what that's going to be is related to some of the habits that I was doing before, but now I've got more of a focus in why I'm doing these habits. And it's all for improving my circadian rhythms. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be putting away my smartphone at 10:30 each night. And the reason for that is that the blue light from the smartphone actually kind of tells your brain that it's still daytime, and it interferes with your internal clock because it thinks it's daytime. It keeps you awake, and that's one of the worst things you can do to regulate your internal clock. So I'm going to be putting away my smartphone at 10:30. That's number one. Number two, I'm going to what was I going to say? I'm not going to eat before bed, like big meals before bed, because that, for some reason, when I do that, like late night snacking, eating, whatever, we all do it, but I tend to do it a bit too often. So when I do that, I tend to wake up the next day feeling groggy and just like a bit miserable, and that interferes with my internal clock because I wake up later, and yeah, I'm not telling my body that it's time to wake up. Another thing, I'm not going to be skipping any meals, so breakfast, lunch and dinner, I have to eat between certain time frames. So for breakfast, I have to eat between 7 and 10. And lunchtime, I'm going to eat between 12 and 2:30. And dinner, I'm going to eat between 5 and 8. So they're actually quite large time frames or blocks. So yeah, I'm giving myself a bit of leeway, trying to cut out the perfectionism in this. And I really like this because instead of having specific habits that I've got to accomplish every single day, it's kind of like a more flexible but still very focused reason for doing them. It's a bit more meaningful for me. And I really do currently believe that fixing up your internal clock and circadian rhythm is probably the best way to keep yourself to a decent kind of baseline of happiness and well-being. And yeah, so that's pretty much all I wanted to say today. If you wanted to join me on the challenge of fixing up your circadian rhythm, then come along and do so. And yeah, hopefully it works, because I'm pretty excited for this to work. Obviously, I haven't been feeling the best lately and I really need a change. And I guess I'll see you for the next video. So thanks for watching and have a good day.